Hello everyone, it's Maureen Curry. I'm going to be the instructor for ID 122, History of Interior Architecture and Furnishings. Right now I'm in the syllabus. I'm Maureen Curry. Here's my name and my email, mcurry10@saddleback.edu. My cell phone number is here. The course description is here. So please, this course is a fully online course, so when you get into the course, please find the syllabus, click on the syllabus, and then read it thoroughly. Here's the textbook we're going to have, which is called Architecture and Interior Design and Integrated History to the Present by authors Harwood, May, and Sherman. So the textbook is available in the bookstore. You can buy it online. You might find it used, but it's very important to have the textbook. There's information on how you will be rated. There's a lot of information on the Canvas management system. Particularly, this is an online class, and it's the first time it's being given online, so I highly recommend that students look at the quick start guides and the student tutorial videos. Particularly if you're new to online learning, click on these videos provided by Canvas and the college, because to be an online student takes a lot of motivation, a lot of effort. You have to remember to log in. You're not going to a class. You have to remember to log in every day pretty much and check for announcements, the readings you have to accomplish, check on the textbook readings from the syllabus, go over all the module pages and find them in Canvas. So the syllabus is very full of our class policies, our student attendance requirements. In order to be recorded as attending in an online class, you have to log in each week, and you have to participate in the discussion boards and submit the written assignments. And particularly in the first 2 weeks, if you don't have any written assignments or any written work, even if you logged in and just looked at the course, it doesn't count unless you submit written work. So be sure you're doing that, or you will be dropped. As far as late work, I mentioned before that you must participate in all the discussion assignments. That means answering the initial prompt, which the first week is an introduction and there's a question to answer. And then submitting, that's due Thursday midnight. And then by Saturday midnight, you have to respond to at least 2 other classmates in order to get credit. As far as late work, I accept late written assignments, but I do not accept late discussion boards because none of the other students are working in that week, so it's not just not fair to them. So I will not accept late discussion boards, but I will accept late written work, and it will be graded based on content, amount of late, depending on the circumstances. Be aware that when you quote something that you give credit where credit is due, so use references and resources when you add research into the Canvas discussion boards or in any of your written work. So there's a lot of information in the syllabus that you should be reviewing as soon as you get access to the course. Once again, I'm Maureen Curry. Here's my email, mcurry10@saddleback.edu, and I expect to answer an email within 24 to 48 hours. If I do not, I'm going to refer you to scroll up here to the top of the syllabus. I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but when we get in module 1, I'll show you. Here's my email and my cell phone number, so you can always text me if you don't hear from me directly within 24 or 40. Once again, there's a picture of the textbook there, a lot of the Canvas tutorials of what you have to do to be an online student, class policies, the dates to drop. There are accommodations will be given for people with disabilities that are documented. The late work is in the syllabus. Let me see here. How to access the course is described, how to get onto Canvas, and that's all over the college website as well. The class schedule starts below here, so you know each week by date the topic we'll be covering, the reading requirements, what chapter to read, the discussion, when there's a discussion board that's identified in the class schedule, and a written assignment. So follow the topics through by week if they're written there. So to get started, week 1, of course, you'll be doing the discussion board, introducing yourself, and doing a written assignment. When you get to week 5, you'll notice there's a museum visit report due. And this is very important because it's going to take some planning and preparation. You have to plan which museum you go to, the date and time, and how you're going to navigate the museum and gather the information you need to decide on what you're going to write for a museum research process. project, I'm sorry. So this is a very quick overview of the syllabus, and there is the number of assignments, 10 assignments, 2 exams, 1 museum visit report, and 10 discussion board assignments, and how you will be graded is also included there. So I've moved over to the course, and this is the modules. Be sure when you're in the online class to look for the different menu on the left. You'll have a home page, which we're in now, which takes you back to the modules. There'll be weekly announcements with information. I highly recommend you check there and read it. The syllabus can be found by clicking there, and definitely click on the modules, and that takes you to the page that I'm in. There's an orientation page with some of the information I just went over. There are important things for you to know in this first page here. What I want to recommend is that when you get to a page, to be sure and that you are reading all the tabs that are there. Let me move my image. For instance, when you get to this page, be sure you click on all tabs, how you will learn, what you will learn, how you will learn it, what it's worth, and tips for success. And before you move on, make sure you've covered all that. I'm going to stop the video again. When you're done in reading the page and clicked all the tabs, be sure and click the next button on the bottom right of the page, and that'll take you to the next page as well. This would be the case for every page. This is just the orientation module. So when you scroll down to the bottom, you'll have next. It'll take you to the next page. This talks about discussion participation for you, what the requirements, what's expected. And when you read all that, click next, and you will get to the next page. And here's information about myself. Again, Maureen Curry, mcurry10. My email's there. I want to mention that the first 2 weeks I will be traveling outside of the country, so I will be teaching remotely. I'm not sure if the internet will be reliable, so that's why I'm telling you, if you email me and you don't hear from me 24 to 48 hours, that to text me if you still don't hear from me, and it's emergency, you need to get answers. I'm recommending that you contact Farida, the chair of the department. Her information is written here, her email is here, and her cell number. So you can always call her if you don't hear from me in the first 2 weeks. But after that, I should be back in the country, and I should be able to communicate freely and have dependable internet service. Okay, Maureen Curry back again. I'm going to click in Module 1, and you'll have an introductory page there, and you'll see we're going to start with ancient, actually cave at Stonehenge, really ancient art and architecture. And we'll go on to the Egyptians and the Greeks. The learning objectives are described there. The readings, you're to read the introduction, chapters 1, 4, and 5 in the textbook by Harwood. And then we will cover the elements and principles of design early on, because they are the major building blocks of every design. So line, space, texture, light, color, pattern. And as you read each module page, be sure you scroll down to the bottom, and then when you finish, when you get to the bottom, there'll be videos, images, topics, subtopics. There will be even contemporary images of contemporary interior design that kind of relate back to, well, this relates to the element of art, but will relate back to the topics that we're covering. So I'm scrolling now. It's a long page. Click next, and then you will start prehistoric designs. You can see we'll look at as far back as Stonehenge, post and lintel construction. We'll look at ancient Egyptian beds, and even learn that the Egyptians didn't use pillows at a headrest to sleep on. So for now, let's get started on week 1, and remember that my contact information is in there. I will be traveling remotely and teaching remotely. So do your best, read every page in Canvas, and I look forward to getting to know each of you on the discussion boards and through other written work throughout the semester, and best wishes for a great start for spring 2020. I'm looking forward to it. Take care, everyone.